Hello everybody, it's here to you, and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. I am going to regret this, but I decided to take out waffles for a little while because we've been using raisin for a lot. That's not proper grammar at all. But there's an icy razor rope right there? Okay, if you're watching this in the order of the playlist, then you'll know why that's kind of amusing. But, yeah, we'll be going over this way. Now, we've seen this stable briefly before, as we were heading over towards the Akala Research Tech Lab. But before we go any further, let's talk to this lady. Morning! If you're stopping by Foothill Stable, then you're probably headed to Goron City. That's right. I thought so. Hold on, buddy. Are you really headed to Goron City dressed like that? See, this is how tourists get a bad rep. That place is a sheer cliff after sheer cliff, and it gets so hot past the second checkpoint that your body will catch fire. Normally I wouldn't stop a stranger from heading to their doom, but I kinda like you. Aw, she likes me. So I guess I have no choice but to sell you these fireproof elixirs. They can protect you from burning air. Even Goron City regulars usually take at least 3 elixirs with them. It's 60 rubies for 1, 110 rubies for 2, and 150 for 3. Buying in bulk pays off here. It's a little expensive. I could probably make my own, but why not? She said she liked me. Alright, here's your fireproof elixir. If you have that many, you should be able to make it to the Goron City no problem. Now, if you want to do this the way that's not stupid, then what you can do is you can buy 1 and look at the recipe for the rest. You could get a fireproof lizard, you need 2 of them, and a bokoblin horn. Now, you should probably already have a bunch of bokoblin horns at this point, but you might not have seen a fireproof lizard. Most of them can be found in the Elden region, so you probably would need to go in there just a little bit, but 1 fireproof elixir should be enough for you to be able to find the next one. So as we set off into this new, unexplored, and spooky and scary region, let's read the sign. Death Mountain Marker Number 1, Climbing Path Trailhead. I cannot tell you how many times I've seen people nowadays read that as a hashtag. Death Mountain Marker 1, hashtag, Death Mountain Marker, hashtag 1. That's how I've seen a few people read that, and it kind of bothers me, but I can understand where they're coming from, because how many people still use that as a number sign or something like that. But anyway, we're going to be going over this way, and our first destination is going to be the tower, because, well, we wanted to know where we're going in this place, so that might be a good idea. And unfortunately, it's going to take a bit of time to get up there, so that's something that's definitely going to be interesting indeed. Now, we can't really bring the horse with us any further. Even if you have some kind of super magical other means of transportation, they can magically teleport in here. And there kind of are a few of those, but I'm being vague and cryptic so I don't spoil too much. If you do happen to have one of those things, even if you try using those in this area, it'll say you cannot use that here. So that boulder bounce really funny. So yeah, you can't really bring any kind of extra transportation across this area, but there's a few workarounds around this that are pretty fun once we get to see those. That is a giant fire choo-choo. Alright, so fire choo-choos, I should explain. They will explode after you attack them. So when you attack them, make sure you back away from them, because otherwise you're going to get caught in the explosion. It's not going to be very pleasant at all. But something that's also very worth mentioning is how the boulders land on my face. That looked painful. Owie. And the choo-choo jelly fell down too. Okay, I like how this choo-choo has just been standing at the top of the cliff mocking us this entire time. Something else that's very, very well worth mentioning as we go across this area, try not to have too many wooden weapons or shields or anything like that on you as you go through this area. If you have arrows that... oh, but the tower's over there. If you have arrows on you, remember, regular arrows will automatically catch fire if you go further into the mountain. Fire arrows will explode when you use them, and do not even pull out a bomb arrow. If you pull out a bomb arrow in this area, it's going to explode immediately. Not pleasant at all. I don't think ice arrows or electric arrows are affected in this area that much. I might be wrong about that, but we'll know in due time. And welcome to the Elden Tower. I really like climbing this one. It's not really that complicated, and there's certainly not much of a puzzle figuring this one out. But I kind of like this one, how the platforms are more closer to the top than usual, and you have to kind of climb the surrounding terrain to be able to get to this one. It's pretty fun. You know the drill by now. We're going to look at some landmarks in this area to see just how far we've come in our journey so far. So down there we can see the stable that we start off this video on. Well, technically we start on the stable way over there, but let's just pretend that this is the one we started with. We can see the bridge over there, as well as the Akala Sheikah Tower. We can see the mountains surrounding Zora's domain. We can see the swampland over there as well. And way over there, where is it? Where is the Great Plateau? We can see the bridge near the Great Plateau. So it's around here somewhere. We can see the Great Plateau way over there. And just look at how far we've come on our journey so far. This is incredible. It's also kind of amazing to see how many towers we have left. Now, it's still going to take a little while to get them all, but still. And now we can see that we have now caught on fire. This link is on fire, fire, fire. So, like I said a moment ago, do not have wooden weapons or anything like that on you, because you're going to catch fire more so than usual, and it might be a good idea to actually use the fireproof elixir right now. As soon as I can find it, it is right here. Now, something worth mentioning is it is actually possible to also freeze food as well. If you just so happen to have discovered a snowy mountain area before you came into this place, you probably already did, considering the fact that a couple of shrines were located in one on the Great Plateau, and we kind of need to go through those to get out of that place. But the thing about that is that if you drop food on the ground in a snowy area, you can freeze it. And most frozen food will give you heat resistance if you cook it. Or, no, not cook it, if you just freeze it and things like that. It's a little complicated. I'm not entirely sure how it works. I've never tried it out on my own time. But that's just something that's very well worth mentioning. And also, very well worth mentioning, is my personal favorite way to cook food. If we drop the food, we can see that it's already starting to get all steamy and things like that. And 1, 2, 3. Yeah, just dropping it on the ground will automatically cook it. This is my favorite way to cook in this game. Now, doing it the old-fashioned way will make it just... What is that? No, 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 no. You don't see me. I'm not ready to fight you yet. Go away, go away, go away, go away. Go away, go away, go away, go away. What am I stuck on? I'm stuck on a cliff. And now that cliff's betrayed me. How do I get out of here? Get away from me. This is like one of the most nerve-wracking things ever. Phew. We don't really have a good weapon ready to fight that thing yet, and I'm kind of scared to do so, but eventually we'll go back and we'll take care of that guy. I don't want to right now, though. I'm a chicken. But now we stumbled across this place. Death Mountain marker #3. Yeah. And now we're inside the Southern Mine. This is a place that I kind of gloss over every single playthrough. I usually take a very roundabout way to get to our destination. I never come over here except for our side quests we'll be seeing a little bit later. But as for right now, let's go over here and let's check out the people. Who do I want to talk to first? I want to talk to you. My happiness and the boss's happiness, and that means it's Goron City's happiness too. Dig, 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 and then dig some more, and then sell all that sweet, sweet ore. That has nothing to do with you. Who are you? I'm Dorel, head of the Goron Group Mining Company. We're digging this site out under direct orders of the boss of Goron City. No time to chat, gotta dig. Goron City is where us Gorons live. Just go straight down this road to get there, but as a Hylian, you better be careful not to get burned. Looks tough. The reason Goron City is so prosperous is because of the work we do here. I actually want to dig closer to the summit, but that lizard monster is in the way. Intriguing. What's your name? The name's Grayson. What's it to you? Name ends in son? What about it? It's time to work now. If you want to talk, come back at night when I'm relaxing. Keep this guy in mind for a certain big side quest involving a town. Just keep that in mind. Ah! It's scared. This guy's eyes. It's like it's like in Majora's Mask 3D when Goron Link opens a treasure chest. What is it? Who are you? Me? I'm Jengo. I need to concentrate while I'm working. If you want to talk, come see me and it's nighttime. You guys are lame! I don't want to talk to you at night. Alright, well, we'll come back here in a future episode. We could hang around here for a little while, but I kind of want to move on because we're already fairly deep into the video right now. So I think I just want to move on with this place and come back here a little bit later. A word of advice I can recommend right now, be very, very careful when you go fight these enemy tower bases, because if you try doing that, then I think they have some explosive barrels over there, which are definitely going to be very problematic to deal with when you're in a fiery area. Why is my voice so weird right now? Yeah, you want to be careful in this area because, yeah, fire is going to be raining down on us and we want to be careful. There is a giant ostrich! Come back here and be my friend! Come back here and be my friend! We will make cupcakes together! Oh, it's gone. Nobody wants to make cupcakes with me. Before we go in here, I just gotta say, and I'd like to point something out that I did not notice until my third playthrough of this game. There's a giant rock statue over here that looks like a Goron. This is so cute. It kind of reminds me of Dormammu or Darunia from Ocarina of Time or Majora's Mask. I think that might be intentional, but I absolutely love that. And how did I go so long without ever realizing that? Well, looky here. Well, Master Link, how did you know? What do you mean? More importantly, I hope you made it past all those magma bombs without injury. To be honest, we haven't had too many visitors here since those magma bombs started falling from the sky. I'd be bored to tears if it didn't pass the time pretending to greet the long-lost Hylian champion. Oh, in case you didn't know, Link is a little Hylian who fought alongside Goron champion Daruk. If you want to hear more, talk to the boss. He lives further in town. Alright, so now we've arrived in Goron City. You're a traveler? In that case, I'll take you somewhere nice. Follow me. And for once, a character who wants to escort us somewhere is actually moving quickly. It's a miracle. This is it, the armor shop. Do you sell pancakes? Recently, something called the Divine Beast of Riverdania showed up on Death Mountain. Since then, it's gotten a lot hotter here. That's why we're selling fireproof armor. Alright, so we go over here, and oh boy, these are kind of expensive. It's 2,000. Okay, we are definitely going to get all of these at some point, but I might need to sell some stuff to be able to... Look at that smug face. He knows that these are expensive. This is extortion. You have the privilege of standing in Ripped and Shredded, my armor shop. How can I help you? What is this place? As you can see, this here is my armor shop. Funny thing is, Gorons normally don't wear anything at all. We started selling flame-resistant armor for the tourists. Okay, can I just say, it is the stupidest idea ever to sell this fireproof stuff in the town they're going to catch fire at. Sell this at the stable outside the town. I recommend the Flamebreaker boots over all else. They're made using gems mined from this very soil. As you'd expect, they have great flame resistance. Give them a try. They're the envy of famous warriors the world over. Alright, so we're gonna sell a couple things so we can at least get the boots. What can we sell? What can we sell? I do not need that much amber right now. Actually, we have 5 of these. Let's sell 2 of them. I'm probably gonna regret that when we have a diamond shortage later. But, as for right now, let's buy some pants! Yeah! I can finally wear pants! This works together really well with our shirt, wow. The way I said that reminded me of that Diary of a Wimpy Kid book when Greg Heffley is saying thank you to all the people who gave him presents for Christmas and things like that. But he just basically made it like a Mad Libs template. And he was all like, and when he was saying thank you for giving him pants, he was like, everybody would be so jealous to have my very own pair of pants. I know this is very off topic, but it just reminded me of that. Wait, stop, pause the video. There's something here that I forgot to explain that's very, very important. It's very tempting to get the Flamebreaker armor right now. Don't do it, because there's a side quest in this area that will give it to you for free. Find somebody named Kima near the southern mine just outside Goron City, complete a side quest, and you'll be able to get this armor. We won't be taking care of the side quest for a couple of videos, so it may be a while before we actually do it ourselves. I just wanted to mention it right now because it is very important. A traveler? Perfect. Hey, why don't you step here and rest your weary head? Will do. Perfect. Thanks, brother. Hey, we got a customer coming through. Well, well. A regular bed will cost you 20 rubies. If you want to throw in a Goron massage, that'll run you 80 rubies. What does the massage do? New to the art of Goron massage, I take it. That's okay. First time for everything, as they say. A Goron-style massage is a down on top of the hard rock bed. Pressure is applied to your body to squeeze the tension out. But I'll tell you, it doesn't hurt one bit. Mostly. Honestly, I doze off sometimes. When it's all over, you'll sleep like a rock and feel great when you wake up. You'll be all limber and full of energy. That sounds amazing. I'll take it. Hey, Volcon, we got a customer! Got you covered, buddy! Good morning! How was the massage? Amazing, right? Take care, brother. I absolutely love that Link's sound effect is different depending on where he stays at. Like, he looked like he was jumping on a jello bed or something like that. Or a water bed is probably the more proper term for the Zora's domain. And here it sounds like he's... It's supposed to be a massage, but it kind of sounds like torture because of Link's scream. But we go over here and hey, how you doing? Savolta? A bit early to flirt, isn't it? That's not what I... Oh, that's too bad. Who are you? I'm Ramela. As you can see, I'm from the Gerudo region. I came for the jewels that are to be found in Goron City. These days, those magma bombs are causing trouble and preventing me from working. I'm not too happy about it. What is it? Have you ever seen a real Gerudo before? Okay, fun story. The first time that I saw this, in the corner of my eye, I misread it for a split second as, wow, you're hot. Aren't you hot? Oh, well, I slathered fireproof elixir on my skin, so I'll be fine. If you want to buy fireproof elixirs, a little Goron brat is selling them. I suggest you buy one and use it. I'd pay anything to save myself from this wretched heat. So, I'm not going to go into too much detail right now, but I gotta say, I absolutely love the Gerudo in this game. But that's a topic for another day, because this place is inhabited by Gorons. So we go over here, we can see some rock, rock salt. I see what they did there. We have fire arrows, ice arrows, Goron spice. I don't remember what that does. It's probably something fancy. We got cane sugar right there. We have a guy right there we could talk to, but I'm not going to because I don't feel like it. And with all that out of the way, let's go up here and talk to this guy. Jat, that blasted Redania! What's wrong? With Redania running wild recently, Death Mountain's eruptions have gotten real bad. Do you see Redania stomping around up there on the mountain? They say that 100 years ago, it actually used to protect our people from harm. But that was then, and this is now. Now all it does is mess up our mining operations. We're all suffering because it's stopping us from doing business. I can't tell you how many times we've used the cannon to chase off that fiend. But it always comes back. It's just some back pain. Wait, who are you? Okay, the way he says that makes me think of that dragon in Spyro the Dragon, when he's all like, thanks for releasing me, Spyro. You have no idea how long I've been trapped in crystal. And, neither do I. Who are you again? I see, so then you came all this way to pay your respects to me? I like you already, brother. Well, my name's Bluto. I'm the great Goron boss who's fearsome enough to silence a crying child. Or to make a silenced child cry. Either way. Yes, it's none other than I, Bluto. I was planning to drive off Rudonia like I always do, but then this blasted pain in my back flared up out of nowhere. The blasted Unobo. When will he return? Who is Unobo? Unobo is a young Goron who helps me drive off Rudonia. He went to grab some painkillers for me back from the abandoned North Mine, but he hasn't come back yet. Slacker. I bet he's off somewhere wasting time. Hey, if you're happy to see you, Nabo, will you let him know I'm looking for him? Divine Beast Varadania. Now I apologize in advance because I'm probably going to be flip-flopping between pronouncing it Verdania and Verdania. I can never make up my mind on how it's supposed to be pronounced. So now we're taking care of all that, we're in this video off here. So thank you all so much for watching this episode of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Just like what we did with Varuta, this is going to be a traditional end screen because this is a story event, so I don't feel right sidetracking the Let's Play to go take care of side quests or anything like that. So the next episode will be some more story progress, and we'll have traditional end screens until we've taken care of all the story elements of this region. So thank you all so much for watching this episode of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Until next time, Lady Gear to you. Oh yeah.